We're talking, Maria Teresa, about the broader themes that keep popping up in these polls. But I think when you drill deeper, you're watching how these policy items are being metabolized by specific groups of voters. For me, one of the things that struck me in our NBC News poll was the way that Gen Z women are among the most pessimistic about the track of the country right now. But we're also starting to see some cracks in the budding coalition that had been building among Hispanic voters. And of course, you were tracking that in some new polling data as well.
Well, this is, we basically did a poll of 1,000 voters in the last first 2 weeks of April, trying to see what is the pulse of the Latino community right now. Those who voted, those who basically said, you know what, I'm voting because of inflation.
Yeah.
And it turns out right now that not only is he completely underwater, 71% say that the country's going in the wrong direction. 71%. And when you drill down with the Latino community, it's because they care about inflation. They care about housing, and they're saying the one thing that we asked him, that he promised us that he wasn't going to do, was to be willy-nilly when it came to immigration. 66% of Latino voters feel personally under threat every single day.
Well, your polling said
so
1 in 10 know someone who's been deported.
1 in 10 know someone who's deported. But this is where I think that the Republicans are so off track because they're not getting a spine. You mentioned Virginia earlier. The biggest indicator of what we're going to see in 2026 is Virginia itself, because the reason Virginia flipped was because of the Latino and the Asian voter who right now feels unsafe. But on top of that, the federal workforce that resides in Virginia, they're not happy with Trump right now. And it's an unforced error on his part. I do think that when we said, well, why did Latinos vote for Donald Trump? He walked in with only one mandate, and that was to lower the price of eggs. He has yet to address it at all, and instead he's obfuscating what he promised to do with all these other policy issues that are going to have long-term repercussions on our government.
So Dave, before we go to break, let's talk the races this year. For people that are campaigning right now, and these polls actually matter. I guess the two big races are going to be Virginia, the Virginia governorship, and also New Jersey. How do both of those races look right now, especially as you do this overlay of where the president is in the polls after 100 days?
Well, let's look at the numbers, Joe. Both are states that Kamala Harris carried by 5 or 6 points. And look at the special elections we recently had in Florida, where Democrats outperformed 2024 by between 16 and 22 points. And that just gives you an indication. Look, I don't think we can overlay that onto every race in 25 and 26. But when Glenn Youngkin won Virginia in 2021, there was a pretty unique set of circumstances. There was backlash to the withdrawal from Afghanistan. Concerns were really building about inflation. And he had a good message on the grocery tax. And Democrats, frankly, had a fairly weak candidate in Terry McAuliffe. This time around, Democrats have very strong candidates in Abigail Spanberger, who made inroads into rural Virginia when she was running for Congress. Mikey Sherrill is pretty well positioned in New Jersey in that primary. Josh Gottheimer's in the mix as well. But you have this budding narrative of these Democratic women with national security backgrounds who are likely to do well in this year's elections and the midterms.
Yeah, and I mean, and you look at trend lines, and I mean, you can go back years. You look at what happens the year before, even in congressional races, and you look at trend lines, and we saw it in 2017 from the very beginning, even in local races. We're seeing it here in Iowa, a local race that Democrats never win. Well, they won this year. You look at what happened in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. A state senator gets elected, a Democrat, first time in, I guess, over 100 years. You look at what happens in Wisconsin Supreme Court. You can go down the line. Certainly the trend lines are there that give Democrats a reason to be hopeful. But still, as these polls show, a lot of questions remain. Elections analyst of the nonpartisan Cook Political Report with Amy Walter, Dave Wasserman. As always, thank you so much for being with us. We really appreciate it.
Thanks, Joe.